Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Bob, Southwest Michigan Sales, LLC. Glad to have you here. Guess what, folks? It is currently Monday, June 9th. I had been doing these videos about every month, but I've actually got quite a few items that I've sold since my last video. So I thought, you know what, let's go ahead and put one out now. Right after I get done talking here, the items that sold are going to be at the end of May. And then as the video goes, it's going to be more and more and more current until the item that I actually just shipped out today will be the last item you're going to see in the video. So let's get into it. Let's get into the items that have sold. There's quite a mix of variety in this video. You're going to see some fairly large items that I've shipped and higher dollar, lower dollar. There's quite a variety in this video, so I hope you enjoy it. And if you would, please like, share, subscribe. Be greatly appreciated. Until the next time, we'll see you later. Peace out. On to what's sold now. Sold this gear drive sprinkler. It's by Orbit. Show you guys right here. This sold for $8 plus shipping on its way out to Wisconsin. Thank you for your purchase. Sold this Anchor Hocking casserole dish for $14. It's going to be going out to Pennsylvania. Have it sitting over here on the shelf. I'll show you what it looks like right now. That is a vintage casserole dish. Actually really nice. No chips, cracks, anything like that. Like I said, it sold for $14 on its way out to Catherine in Pennsylvania. If you happen to be watching the video, I just want to say thank you so much for your purchase. It is greatly appreciated. Sold a DVD recently. It's titled Brutal for $4. That went out to Pennsylvania. I did forget to show you guys, but I will put a screenshot up here. Also, it is currently Friday, May 23rd, 2025. And I had a item that had to go UPS this morning. I needed to be able to beat the UPS pickup driver because this is Memorial Day weekend. If I didn't get it out today, it would not be shipping until Tuesday. So I was really pushing it, and I knew I didn't have time to actually photograph and put this on the video for you guys, so I apologize, but I will put a screenshot up here. What it was is the February 1965 edition for a Playboy magazine, and that sold for $10 going out to Alabama. The next item that sold is actually an item that sold on Mercari, and that sold for $16.25, and it is right here. This is called Batman Begins, and this is going to be going out to Florida. I did have this listed on my website for $14. I had it listed on Mercari for $18. The person put it in an offer, and we went back and forth and ended up finalizing on $16.25, so I can get that minimum $14, and it will go out to Florida. Just sold this little Nyko battery cover for a Nintendo Wii. Showing it right here. This sold for $4 on my website going out to South Carolina. Sold a few more items here, folks. I want to go ahead and show you these items. I do have some more sales I will pop back in here in just a moment and show you those as well. I just wanted to go ahead and get these two packed up a while. They're fairly easy packs. The Page Master on VHS sold for $3. Going to be going out to California. Next thing that sold is called The Beatles, 8 Days Awake. Boy, I can't talk. 8 Days Awake. It's 8 days a week for The Beatles. It's live at the Hollywood Bowl. It's a CD. It sold for $12, and it's going to be going out to Missouri. I do have a few other Beatles CDs also listed. From memory, I believe this was the most expensive one out of the group that I did purchase. More items that also sold is actually new Super Mario Brothers Wii. Just packed those other two items I just showed you, and I was continuing packing, and I packed that item up already. We'll put a screenshot up here. It's actually sold on Mercari for $19.60. I did have it listed on my website for $17, and it was going out to Florida. Next thing that sold, glad I remembered. This was actually just put on my YouTube channel showing that it was working, and it just sold on my website for $32 plus shipping, and is going to be going out to North Carolina. More items recently sold. I sold the Nintendo Wii Aerosmith guitar controller for $47. That went out to Oklahoma. Also, I sold this book here. It's called Watch Your Language. This sold for $3 on my website, and this went out to California. Now, the guitar I did not show because my camera battery was going dead. Just sold this Kawasaki Team Green Racing bandana, which is right here. It's actually a brand new item left over from my store that I used to have. paid quite a bit for these myself. This did sell for $10 plus shipping, and it's going to be going out to Ohio. I still do have, I think, 4 left. I used to have originally like 4 dozen of these, or 5 dozen. I think I even had 5 dozen of these, so I had like 60 of them. But anyway, I'm now down to like 4 of them left in stock, and this did sell going out to Ohio. So thank you so much for your purchase. Just sold this 8x10 photo frame. It is a vintage metal one. Show you guys right here. For $14.25. It is going to be going out to Texas, and that did sell on Mercari. Also too, I will be coming back on here and just probably as soon as I can get to it and have this item already packed up. But I just sold a early 1900s Barton side table, and that is going to be going out to Florida. I don't believe it's going to be my most challenging pack yet. It's going to be close. It's definitely going to be easier than my shadow box that I shipped out probably about a year ago or so now. This will definitely be easier than that. I've definitely had some challenging pack jobs, but I'll go ahead and show you that here very soon. See you in just a moment. Okay guys, I am back. I am going to go ahead and show you this side table that I sold for $40 on my website going to Florida. I do have the legs off of it already and the drawer out. Going to start working on packing it now. Let's go ahead and show you what it looks like. Okay guys, here it is right here. That's what it looks like right there, guys. It's actually from the 1920s or very early 1930s. It's actually a really nice little table. It was made by Barton Tables. It's actually marked right there. It says Barton Tables, and it says Grand Rapids, which is actually only about 45 miles from where I am right now, to be honest with you. So I actually spoke to the customer just a few minutes ago and told him I had a couple of spots that were actually not shown in the photographs. When I was pulling inventory and things, I know I bumped this table a couple of times, and the customer said he was totally fine with that, and I greatly appreciated that a lot. But I did tell him I could send him photos. He said not to worry about it, that he was totally fine with it. But it had a mark right here, and it also has a mark right here, which was not photographed in the photos, like I said. But again, this is going out to Florida, and it sold for $40. It ended up being like $96 or $97 with shipping. I'm not sure if I'm going to lose money on this with shipping or not. I do have a box already. Let's go ahead and show you here. I've got to cut this thing down. I actually went to my local Menards store trying to see if I could find a better size box, and the box they had to buy was actually about 2 to 3 inches short, and the other measurements was about 3 to 5 inches short. This box is too big, but I've got to break it down and I've got to resize it. Unfortunately, what really stinks is about 5 days ago, I actually broke my resizing knife that has the little scoring wheel on it. And it's a little wheel probably about that size, and actually goes along the cardboard, and it cuts it so that way you can bend it in. And I did break that about 4 to 5 days ago, so I'm going to have to really tuggle with this box to try to get it to go the way that I want it to go. But I will do that, and I just broke down and bought myself a new scoring knife online. When I say broke down and finally bought one, is because I was hoping to find one locally, but unfortunately I'm noticing a lot of people locally do not have those for sale. Okay, on to what else is sold. Enough of my jabbering, I guess, and I'll get it packed. Okay, I've got that package, that large Barton side table packed up. I just thought I would show you guys what it looks like. I actually have that one and one more that's going to be going out to UPS for tomorrow. And I'm going to go ahead and show you what this looks like. It's honestly my biggest package I've had going out for at least a few weeks. So the lady there, she usually has quite a smile on her face when I take them in when they're quite big. So lately it had been a lot of smaller ones, but this is a big one. Let's show you. Okay guys, there it is. I was able to take and cut it down. I did go ahead and order my scoring knife as well, so that way I don't have to play those kind of games anymore to try to really take and bend the cardboard. But I'm glad to get that scoring knife get delivered probably in the next few days. And I did get that ordered, and I'm glad for that. But I think I did great, actually, without having a scoring knife on this package. So luckily, the cardboard was not super stiff. Sometimes when you get cardboard, it's extremely hard to bend in, and I got lucky on this one. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, so I'm pretty happy with that, and I'm definitely grateful for this customer for buying this from me, and hopefully he gets it here pretty quickly, and he seems like a very nice guy when I talk to him on the phone. So, all right, we'll get into what else is sold right now. Just sold another item. It is actually only been listed for about a day. It's actually going to be going out to a customer in Idaho. It did sell on my website. It's actually this Hoover Lynx cordless vacuum cleaner. Go ahead and show you. Sitting right there. I do have the charger and the battery sitting over on my card table right now. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys real quick that if you're not aware of it, that you should be using these types of stickers, guys. These are these lithium ion stickers. If you ship anything that is hazardous, and this is going to have a rechargeable battery with it, so that's considered hazardous. So always make sure you label your packages with those. Also, those types of packages can only go ground. Okay, on to what else is sold. Just wanted to show you guys what this package looks like for this Hoover vacuum cleaner. Had to get a little bit creative on it. Unfortunately, the box that I had was about 4 inches or so too short, so I had to take and really dig for another box to make for a top for this box. It doesn't look perfect, but it definitely doesn't look bad. I've seen worse. Go ahead and show you what it looks like here. I do have the dangerous label stickers, or the hazard label stickers, on the package as well. I'm not going to go any lower there because the person's address is on the shipping label on that side. I don't want to show that. But you can see I've got this thing taped up like crazy. It's also been bubble wrapped up like crazy. And it's also been, has lots of foam packing peanuts in there. But alrighty, just show you what it looks like. Have some more sales, folks, that came in. I recently sold this PlayStation 1 memory card. It's a CPH 1020, if I remember correctly, or 100-20, something like that. But anyway, this sold for $11.60 on Mercari. I did have it listed for $10, and the person put an offer in. I did counter them, and with the offer that they accepted for me back to them, I will get exactly $10 out of it, which is what I had posted on my website for, so I'm happy with that. Next thing sold is actually this little Tops raccoon toy. This sold for $3. This did sell on my website, and I just looked where it was going and I forgot. Okay, yeah, it's going to Thomas in New York, so thank you so much for your purchase. I do have 6 DVDs yet I need to pull. I will bring those back in just a few minutes and show you what those are. Okay, guys, I got the DVDs that I told you that I sold right here. Let's go ahead and go over them, and I'll tell you which ones they are. First up, Adam. I actually have more of these listed in stock. Comeback Season on DVD. Confessions of an American Bride. Crazy Girls Undercover. Moving Malcolm. I actually have one more of this movie also in stock. And the last one they bought is called The Mallory Effect. And I also have one more of this one also in stock. Or maybe even 2 more, I'm not sure. But anyway, all 6 of them sold at $3 a piece. They're going to be going out to Hawaii. Just sold a Dutch oven from Vision for $49 on my website, going out to Virginia. Let's go ahead and I'll show you what it looks like here. Okay, there it is, folks. It does have the lid with it. It actually is chip-free, cracks. There's nothing wrong with it. It's actually in good condition. And again, like I said, it's going to go out to Virginia, and it sold for $49 on my website. Thank you so much for your purchase, and it is appreciated. Just sold this Xbox original video game called Wakeboarding Unleashed, featuring Sean Murray right here on my website for $7. It's going to be going out to Bloomington, Illinois. And Matthew, if you happen to watch these videos, I want to say thank you so much for your purchase. It is greatly appreciated. Just sold a couple video games. Let's go ahead and I'll go over these, what they are real quick. First one that sold is Hardcore ECW Revolution for PlayStation 1. This game sold for $13. By the way, they're both going to the same customer, so everyone is aware. Next one that sold is Gun for PlayStation 2. This game sold for $9. Both of these games are going out to Ohio. Some more sales here, folks, that came in. I just sold Wii Sports Resort right here. This is usually a really quick selling game, and it didn't fail to disappoint, I guess I could say. Sold pretty quickly in just a matter of a few days. It sold for $29, and it's going to be going out to Jennifer in Indiana. Thank you, Jennifer. Next thing that sold is actually an Xbox 360 video game. Most Xbox 360 video games are like $6 and less. There are a few bangers that are out there. This one actually shocked me. I was not expecting this to be one of them. It did take some time to sell, but it did sell. And that is Ridge Racer Unbound for Xbox 360, and this sold for $28 and is going to be going out to Connecticut. I have another order here, folks, that recently came in. Let's go ahead and go over this. It is for a DJ Hero 2 Nintendo Wii. It's a turntable controller with the game. Sold that for $27, and also the same person bought Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock for Nintendo Wii for $14. Both of these items were purchased on my website to Anthony in Lexington, Kentucky. So thank you for your purchase. It is greatly appreciated. Let's go ahead and show you what they look like here real quick. Okay, as you guys probably remember, not too long ago, I actually put a video up showing this item fully functioning and working. And it did sell along with the DJ Hero 2 video game, which is right there. And then Anthony also bought Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock. Just sold some more items here, folks. It's actually a total of 5 DVDs. I actually have them already packed in bubble wrap, and then I was like, wait a minute, I need to show you guys what these are. I'll just go over and tell you what they are right now. The first one is Hardwired on DVD. That sold for $2. I actually still have some listed on my website for sale. The next one is Hulk, stars Jennifer Connelly and Sam Elliott. That is actually HD DVD, and that sold for $2. The next one is The Bourne Identity, high definition, another HD DVD, in other words, folks. And that one sold for $2 as well. The next one is Carnivorous. That one sold for $4 on regular DVD. And the next one that sold was called Dare, and that one also is a $2 DVD. And I do have actually a few more of those also listed for sale, so that was a multi-quantity stock item. Cressy, if you happen to be watching this, I want to say thank you so much for your purchase. And this is going to be going out to Harrisburg, North Carolina. We will get it shipped out to you here very soon. Sold this McDonald's snapback hat on my website for $10 plus shipping. It's going to be going out to Pennsylvania. This is what it looks like right here. It's got the Olympics logo with the McDonald's logo at the bottom. And it says USA in red, white, and blue across the top. Again, $10 plus shipping out to Pennsylvania.